Hello, hello. Welcome or welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So I opened a few cards. First of all, what is very interesting, it is that I opened cards before and the card that came out, it was the Fool, right? And now I'm sitting on my table, I'm taking another deck, and I'm starting to open the card, and the first card that comes out, it is the Fool. So it's clear here that we are talking about someone who is taking a leap of faith. But here's the thing, right? They shouldn't, because they are acting out of emotions, right? They are very, very emotional right now. We have the Ace of Cups here, and it doesn't feel like it's good emotions, right? I kind of feel that they are acting out of anger, frustration, fear, and it is regarding something that they did in the past, right? They have done something that was dishonest, trying to get away with something, right? We have the Seven of Swords here in the upright, so it means that they are still trying to get away with something. With Seven of Swords, we are talking about somebody who doesn't take accountability, they don't take responsibility, they are lying, stealing, manipulating, cheating, cunning, backstabbing, all those kind of energies, right? And the path shift, the change, it is you being very, very protective of your energy, right? And so, yeah, it kind of feels that they did something in the past that they shouldn't have done. And instead of repairing, it's not what they are doing, right? They are staying in their ways. This reminds me of a reading that I did like 2 days ago, something like that. Yesterday, I don't know. Stay like you know you did something that you shouldn't have done. So what are you doing here, right? But we are talking here about someone who cannot let go. They cannot let go. Yeah, we have here at the bottom of the deck the Two of Pentacles here, right? So they are trying to maintain some kind of stability. This is why I kind of feel that with this Ace of Cups here, we are talking about someone who is reacting, right? They are not thinking straight. They are not thinking straight, right? They are taking a leap of faith in the worst way possible. So anyway, we will get a little bit deeper into that. Let me put the deck to the side. Take another deck. And let's get a little bit more information about all of this. Yeah, I kind of feel that this person is hitting a wall, right? And instead of understanding what's going on, they are backing down on whatever story they told, whatever they did in the past. And I already told you, right, that very often what will truly expose someone, it is what they are doing after they did the bad deed, right? This is what is exposing them. Because everybody can make mistakes, right? Everybody can misread a situation, even though here we are not talking about someone who misread a situation. But if you did something wrong, you can always somehow get away with it if you are taking responsibility, accountability, and saying, you know what, I was wrong. But when you are backing down on this behavior, this is when it's undeniable, right? It is a pattern of behavior. It is not a mistake. Even though, as said, it might not have been a mistake in the beginning. It might have been a pattern of behavior. Somebody dishonest, right? Somebody opportunistic, somebody who is a cheater, a liar, a thief, right? But if they react quickly and they kind of take accountability, they can get away with it. They can. but they cannot get away with it when they're doing what they're doing here, right? So anyway, let's get a little bit more information about all of this. Just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy of the card, so please apply it however it applies, and this reading can be past, present, or future. The major arcana that we have here, it is the Fool, right? So this is the main subject, and we are talking here about someone who is too confident, right? They are taking risk, they have excessive faith. Having faith, it's great, right? But here it's truly like, taking excessive risks. This is the best way I can say it. So tell me here about the Fool. What should the collective be aware of regarding this Fool? Yeah. They hope that they will be able to maintain some kind of confusion when, in fact, the truth is out. There is here listen, we have the Chariot in reverse, right? They are blocked. This is the main energy. They are blocked. They are trying here to get some kind of information in a non-conventional way, which means that we might be talking here about someone who is stalking you. We might be talking about someone who is hacking your devices. We might be talking about someone who is trying to find information by sneaking into your environment, for example. We are talking here about lies, right? When I said that the truth is out, I kind of feel that it is because we have this Ace of Cups here, right? We are talking about someone who is extremely emotional now, right? And they are taking a leap of faith coming from this place. So this is why I kind of feel that even though we don't have something precise here telling us that the truth is out, because we have this Ace of Cups here, in the driving energy, this is why I kind of feel that there is some kind of truth that is out. So they are trying to I truly feel that they are trying to hold on to a fake narrative, right? Telling lies, making up stories, and they hope that it will confuse people enough that they will somehow succeed to gain something. I don't know, we will get more information maybe, understanding what this is about exactly. But with the Chariot here in reverse, first of all, this is a blocked energy, and we are talking here about somebody who is totally losing control. With the Chariot, we are talking about someone who is moving forward, being in control, being courageous, and moving forward in an inspired way with control and direction. Here, this person has none of that, right? They have no control, they have no direction, they are just... I kind of feel that they might underestimate other people. They might think that people are stupid, and that they will be able to continue to confuse the truth. It's very interesting, this Page of Swords in reverse here. As said, we might be talking about stalking, hacking, all those kind of things. It doesn't have to be that, right? We might just be talking about trying to create confusion. But considering here that we have this Seven of Wands here in the path shift, I kind of feel that because you don't give any access, you might be very, very protective They are trying to still get information in some kind of way. They are trying to check all their possible options in order to be able to get information. 1 second, I want to check that you can see all the cards. You can. Moving this one a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything more that we should know about this Fool? The Tower in reverse. Yeah, they are trying here to deny a tower, right? They are trying to avoid a tower. But the tower being here, it's just a question of time, right? Maybe the tower is already here. But they somehow refuse to accept it, and they still think that somehow they will be able to save themselves. Okay, tell me here. The Seven of Swords. Look at that. Look at that. We have the sneakiest card of the tarot here, right? Of the minor arcana. This is being very, very sneaky. Look what we have here. 3 major arcana, okay? The Death card. Refusing transformation. They are refusing transformation. This is what I told you. They are continuing with their sneaky ways. While the moon is in reverse. What has been done in the dark is seen. The wheel has already turned. And I tell you, I truly feel that people can get away if they are taking responsibility and accountability. And they are truly falling because they refuse the transformation. Right? Because it's then that people see them lying in front of them. Right? This is when people realize how cruel someone can be. Right? This is what will totally destroy their image. Listen, the wheels are turning. I tell you, this person is stressed out. They feel that the wheels are turning. Because there is here some kind of truth that comes out, but they are still holding on to their narrative, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, it's crazy. Let's see. Is there anything else that we should know here about the Seven of Swords? Tell me. They are counting on the good heart of people, and they are counting on the naivety of people. I tell you, this person think that other people are stupid. They think that they are more intelligent than others. This is what's going on here. Wait, I will close the window. Sorry, but I think that the gardener is down in the area. I hope that it's better. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I can still hear it, but it's minimal. Let's see, I want to shuffle here. I want to see this Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups, tell me. Eight of Pentacles. In reverse, the Sun. Listen, the Moon in reverse, the Sun, things are being seen. Things are being seen. What are you doing? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They made a mistake in the past, right? And this is what is being seen. It's illuminated. They know that. This is why they are stressed out. Yeah. You know, it's truly, you know, once, you know, they are not taking responsibility, accountability, and they are continuing on this path, as said, they just make it more and more dramatic, and they also make it more and more difficult to admit to the truth. Right? The downfall that they were trying to avoid in the beginning, which might have been, you know, like people being deceived and people judging them, but you know, there would be a way somehow to get out of it. But here, the person is just digging their grave more and more and more. They already did a sloppy job in the past. But there is something specific that they are stressed out about. Yeah, something that they did in the past that they are stressed out about. Let's see here. Give me something more about this Ace of Cups. Yeah, we have again this Two of Pentacles. It kind of turned. I will put it down, right? I truly feel here that we are talking about. Let me remind you that we had here also at the bottom of the deck the Two of Pentacles, right? So they are trying somehow to maintain faith, right? Faith, Faith, and face, Face, right? Both. Might be talking about money also, that they are stressed out about money and they are trying to keep some kind of money here. Yeah, but here with the Two of Pentacles, I kind of feel that truly it's coming after the sun. So I kind of feel that people can see the reality, right? How things truly happened, right? They can reconstruct the story. Okay. The Six of Cups. Tell me, the Six of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. Listen, in the past, they saw some kind of opportunity, right? We might be talking about money, we might be talking about something else. But they saw some kind of opportunity that was not theirs. It was not their opportunity, right? But they saw some kind of opportunity and they jumped on it, right? We have the Nine of Cups here in reverse. Somebody was entitled here. They were arrogant. They thought that they could take something from somebody else. You, right? Might be talking about stealing. The Seven of Swords, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is what they did in the past. They jumped on an opportunity. We might be talking, for example, about, I don't know, like a will, for example, right? A will, and they saw an opportunity to get big money by stealing from you, something like that. Or maybe they saw at a certain moment that they succeeded to control you in some kind of way, maybe emotional manipulation, and they jump on the occasion for you to sign some kind of papers or take some kind of risk. They might have used the fact that at a certain moment you might have been vulnerable in order to do something. They might have abused your heart space, your generosity in order to do something. There is some kind of opportunity here that they saw that was not theirs, and they were arrogant and entitled, and they decided that it will be their opportunity, right? Anything else here regarding this Six of Cups? We have the King of Wands. It came out, I don't know exactly how. Yeah, I kind of feel here that it's kind of obvious that we are talking here about somebody taking control over a situation, being domineering, being entitled, being selfish. Very, very selfish. Like, I don't care. I want that. I don't care about morality, integrity. I don't care. The law, maybe even. Right? They didn't care. They decided that they want it. It's for them. That's it. That's all. Okay, let's see here. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. I like to see the Seven of Wands in the fifth position because, as said, we are talking here about you protecting yourself. Putting boundaries. Tell me here, the Seven of Wands. We have the Five of Cups that jumped somehow. Yeah, you took yourself out of... I will put it back because I don't exactly know how it came out. With the Five of Cups, right, we have, or, you know, they might be in a very, very dark place, right? We might be talking about you needing to grieve something, but I kind of feel that it came out in reverse. Yeah, you grieving something and getting out of whatever situation. We might also be talking about them not willing to let go, to grieve of this thing that they thought that they could have, that was not theirs. It was not theirs, right? We might even be talking about a relationship, you know? A friend that saw an opportunity to have your lover, right? They knew that at a certain moment there was some kind of issue in your relationship, and they jump on it, right? It might also be. Okay, tell me here, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you see, somebody saw an opportunity. Somebody here saw an opportunity, right? And they decided to jump on it. They saw something. There is something, right? So if we are talking about a will, somebody passed away, right? And then they showed opportunity. If we are talking about a relationship, they knew, you trusted them maybe, they knew that you were in conflict with your lover, right? And they jumped on that. There is here some kind of planning, right? Waiting for the right moment, planning, observing the situation, looking what's going on, and making a plan here. We have the Strength card. It came out like this, right? They lost control, but they refused to admit it. Yeah. Okay, tell me more here, please. About the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Tell me. The Hangman. Yeah, they lost control because you succeeded to see something here, right? This is why you have those boundaries up. I kind of feel here, looking at this card, you see that the sun is behind, right? So I kind of feel here that intuitively you knew something. That it came from your intuition more than from seeing something clearly. Because we have the sun here in behind, like in the back. And then we have, you know, this person's head is down, like they don't see. Right? But I kind of feel that intuitively you knew that you needed to put up boundaries here. And this might have helped you to get out of some kind of emotional agitation and this might have brought you the ability to see things from a new perspective. Okay, tell me more here, please. Okay. There is also here the element that people now understand why you have put so strong boundaries. They might not have understood in the past. They might have judged you, right? Because you might be very, very protective, and it kind of feels here that now people understand why. Because there is some kind of truth that came out. So they understand now why you needed to do that. Okay, anything more here about the Seven of Wands? Yeah, listen. We have the Magician here in reverse, and we have the Six of Swords. It came out like this, right? The issue here, it is that somebody was intentionally trying to put you in self-doubt, in overthinking, agitating you, trying to destroy your mental health, right? And they were doing this by using manipulation. I kind of feel emotional manipulation. Maybe we are talking also about spell work, talking shit about you, trying to convince you that you are the problem, right? So I kind of feel that this is what people see now. They see this person for who they are. And they understand now why you had no other choice but to put such high boundaries, right? So let's go to closure here. Closure. Tell me. Closure. In my mind, I was like, okay, this is not peaceful, right? This is not knowing that somebody is still trying to get away with something. They are still in their sneaky behavior, lying, stealing, manipulating, all of this. Even though I told you, this is what is exposing them, right? We also have the Hangman here. I get the message that the Hangman is talking about other people, seeing clearly that somebody here was intentionally trying to destroy you, destroy your mental health, destroy your reputation, destroy your ability to get access to some kind of something that was yours. People understand the intention. They know that this person wanted something from you that was not theirs. And in order to do that, they needed you to be extremely weak. They needed to destroy you. They needed people not to support you, not trust you, not listen to you, right? But I said, okay, still, it is not very comfortable, right? And then this is what came out in the closure, right? So this is telling me that people are seeing things from their higher self, right? People are making the choices that are in alignment with their higher self, right? Because having a crazy ass here, right? Continuing to do their bullshit. Very often they feel also entitled to do that because they know that they can control other people. So there is an influence of other people because people are giving strength to those toxic individuals. You know, some people say, I talked about it in the reading that was 2 days ago, I think. You know, the neutrality. No, I'm neutral. No, you are not neutral. If somebody is doing something abusive, right? And you think that you are neutral? No, you are not. It's not. You are, if you are still surrounding this person, you are giving them strength, right? So I love to see this lover here because it kind of feels that people will act from their higher self. Is there anything else that we should know here? Yeah, people are burdened. There is here some kind of burden because they have been emotionally manipulated here. They know that. They have been emotionally manipulated in order to block your healing, right? You were painted in a very, very dark light, but now they know the truth. Whatever they believed in the past, they know They know that it's not true, right? But I kind of feel that they are very burdened because they know that you needed to take yourself out of a very, very dark situation all by yourself. You needed to be in charge. And I kind of feel that now all that they see, yeah, you see, they are stressed out. They are stressed out. They cannot sleep. They cannot sleep, right? And I kind of feel that truly now what comes out for them, we have the Emperor here and the Ace of Swords, right? I kind of feel truly that now they see how strong you are. They understand your decisions that you had to make in order to take the lead of your life. I feel a lot of admiration here, right? With the Ace of Swords, we are talking about truth. We are talking about mental clarity. And people understand now the Emperor is in the upright, right? You are someone, and you might be a feminine, right? With the Emperor energy. It doesn't matter. We are talking here about someone who is stable, who are taking decisions not from being reactive, right? It's a responsible energy. You are taking the decision from a place of stability, and this is what people are seeing now. That your decisions were not out of the blue. Yeah, there is a lot of big positive emotions towards you. I want to say admiration. You might have even people having a huge crush on you because there is this admiration of how you dealt with the situation here. You see, they are in this cycle. They are in this cycle, right? Because they were very, very quick to judge without observing the situation, right? They know that they haven't been careful. They know. Yeah. They should have fought, right? But it's kind of, if you know, they just took the story and they ran with it, right? They ran with it. Yeah. They didn't try to understand. They didn't ask questions. They did none of it. Right? And they judged the fact that you were so protective. Right? They thought that you were trying to get away with something, that you did something that was unfair. Right? That you were not somebody that wanted to work with other people, that you were coming from a place of jealousy. Yeah, they were totally blinded here. But the truth is out. The truth is out. Somebody here was dependent on you. And they had an idea, right? And this idea was to take your abundance, right? Acting in the darkest way possible, not caring about you. The Two of Cups in reverse, not caring about you. And I kind of feel that people understand truly now why you needed to step away, right? We have the wounded warrior here. You were in survival mode because of this person, right? Because of this dark energy here trying to take from you. Yeah, we are talking about a life swap, energy swap. I want your life, I want your blessings, I want something that is not supposed to be mine, but I don't give a shit, I want it, right? Yeah, and what they see now, it is that you did the right choice. The star energy. You took the inspired choice. You took the choice that you had to take. There is no doubt about it anymore, right? So anyway, listen, I will leave it here. I hope that it was insightful, informative, maybe even healing. There is another word that I'm searching for. I won't find it now. I will find it. Entertaining, right? So anyway, I'll see you in the comments. Wish you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. Until very, very soon. Bye.